Well, hello, daughter. Been practicing that. So, I bought a book off Amazon. Kind of corny, but I bought it and I started writing it. And I get arthritis in my hand. My penmanship's been crap, and all my life, and then arthritis in the wrist or whatever, fingers, and I can't. If I can't read it, you ain't gonna read it. So I thought I would do it by video. So I enjoyed the things, the recordings I made of Grandpa. Uh, it's nice to go look back and you see him talking and stuff like that. And I know you enjoy it. Claudia enjoys it. So that's what's important. So I'm doing the same thing, but going by the book. And I started filling out. Took me a while. You could have this. What I did, it asked, where you were born. I was born in Campbell. What's your weight? 5'8". Hair color, I says was brown. Ain't brown anymore. uh, this is the first page. I'm just gonna start. Oh, I got hot tea, but Uncle Jeff was here earlier, and his girlfriend, fiance, Gloria, she came, and her daughter Brenda, and her fiance Rigo. Super nice people. First time meeting Brenda and Rigo. It was nice meeting them. They I like Gloria, and they were great, and so it was nice meeting them, and they got to experience here. It was windy. I should have gone with kind of her advice, and we gathered in the driveway. It'd be less windy, but the barbecue's on the other side, which sometimes it is. It's the windy side, and it's got the view though of the river and the highway and just the Dardanelle cones and but when it's windy it can be a drag, and actually the sun, we had some clouds too, and so it got downright chilly. We all put our sweatshirts on at one point, but I took them for a walk. We went on the peak here. You can scatter my ashes out there and all around here, okay. And but anyhow, so I took them up by actually we went out the rock there, and then we went down to the river, and along you've done it, down below here, and then follow the river down to the flat rock, and then we kept going to the gorge, and then to the top of the rock outcropping there. We should name it something. I don't know what to fucking name it, but the big rock. So I took them to the top of there, and it was so windy, but they wanted to hike and stuff. We all got little thorns in our socks stuck, and Max, that was me and Max were up there before they got there. I was expecting to be on top, and they were driving in, but they were later than I thought they were going to be. So we were back here already when they pulled up, and I was actually moving the final log. The tree fell across the driveway by the shed, and so I've cut up pieces off, and and so there was one remaining part. It was even there last summer on the Indian grinding rock. So I have a bunch of cables, and so I use kind of like a just long cable. I had it around a tree and to change the pivot point, and I just attached it to the front of my truck. And I actually was just driving up and down the driveway right in front of the outhouse there, pulling the log by the shed towards the cabin from the Indian grinder rock. But anyway, it's a long story. But they drove up, and the log was sitting in the middle of the road because I was in the middle of them. Hold on. I was just about to do it. I was just about to jump in the truck and pull at the rest of the remaining. I had to adjust the cables. It was kind of funny, but anyhow, so they showed up, and it was nice meeting them. They were great people, and yeah, welcomed them to come back anytime they want. So anyhow, back to the book. Hold on, let me have some tea. I made some tea. I've been drinking tea more often, but I think you and I talked about it here. My gut just feels better. I sleep better after drinking tea, so I've been trying to do it every day. Stay hydrated. So anyhow, where you're born and shit, and so it says distinguishing marks. So I have a scar on my right hip from crashing a motorcycle at Hollister Hills, and it was probably 7th grade, maybe 6th grade. It was probably 7th grade, with Derek Martinez, and anywho, and a scar on my left thumb. It's right here. See it? See how your lines go this way? There's a one that goes this way. That's my scar. So when we lived in Felton in the A-frame house on East Ziante Road, way up there, past the turnoff for Lampinko. So it's pretty far up there. Me and your grandmother, probably not your favorite one. You know what I was going to call her, but that grandma. So when we were living there, we had a wood burning fireplace, and so we were me and her were like gathering sticks and logs, and so there was a log, and so she had one of those orange banded saws. Hold on, I'll be right back. I got an example because we're at the cabin. Hold that thought. I've been having an example. That's kind of funny. So, me and your, not your favorite grandma, the crazy one. She's an adult, right? And she's the parent, and I was probably, I must have already graduated kindergarten. I don't remember, but we lived in Campbell where I attended kindergarten. That's all I know. And then we were, it might have been actually probably like 1st or 2nd grade. Oh no, it was 1st grade because I was attending 1st grade at San Lorenzo. So this is good. This goes to the tell me your story. So this is a fucking story. I attended 1st grade, I think. Maybe it was 2nd grade at San Lorenzo. I bet I could probably pull up the records. That'd clarify the years. At San Lorenzo Elementary School, that's where San Lorenzo High School is also, along Highway 9, between Felton and going up Highway 9, northbound, not Ben Lomond. The next thing up, but anyhow, so we lived on East Ziante, and we were cutting wood, and so we were sawing it, and she was pulling it, or I was pulling it, and it jumped, and I was, like I said, 2nd grade, I think, and it jumped and it landed right on my thumb. I got this scar. Good talk though. Probably more than what you wanted to know, but that's all right. I can haunt you later, right? Anywho, safety first. So those are my 2 scars. That's it. Is a tattoo considered a scar? Um, it's funny. I filled it this. It says today's date, and it says February 19th, 2026. And today's date is what is June? Oh, 25th, something like that. Anywho, it says population of your city. I live in Plymouth Lake now, and when I googled it, it was 9,017. Um, it's probably 2018 now because it was a single guy living in the house, and then two of us moved in, Josie and me, and so now it's probably 9,018. Um, Says population of your country. I looked up Google 342 million.3. Leader of your country. I wrote a dumbass. Population of the world is 8.3 billion. That's what Google says. It's probably all fake news, anyways. Price of a bottle of milk, or gallon of milk or bottle. And I don't know how much that is. Coffee's expensive. Loaf of bread's everything's expensive. Um, Tea is expensive. Gallon of gas. It's been pretty high, and thank God I don't own a diesel. Man, it was almost $8 a gallon. And even regular, I think I got up to. I think at Costco in Marysville it was $5.49, something like that. Anyhow. Push send. I have no idea. Nobody reads newspaper, magazines, book. Mortgage interest rate. Mine is like 6 point something. I think 6.1. I think something like that. Is this? I can't wait till it goes lower. But I need equity, so I have a little bit, but not enough. Anywho, so like the first official question, were you named after anyone? No. I asked that your not so happy favorite grandma, and she didn't know. But that was just a few, probably within the last year, and she hasn't been well. We'll just say that. Anywho, so I'm just going to go on to questions. If I feel like there's a story there, I'm going to say it, and that's how this shit's going to work. Okay? And so, this was a big ordeal doing this freaking thing. I've had it for, I think it's got to be a year or more. And I have to always try planning stuff, and to the point where it's procrastination at some point, right? And then you just have to do it. And I'd rather just have to do it whenever it gets to that point than actually get it done earlier. So I made I talked to your mother and told her what I was doing. So I was doing this, and I made since I couldn't ride it, my hand's freaking hard, my elbow. I was chopping some oak firewood yesterday, and my elbow's already been sore, but it was more like a tennis elbow, like on the inside. But then yesterday I was splitting some firewood, and I was using the big heavy maul, and it like ricocheted to the left, I think it was, and it took the weight, and I'm holding on to the thing, and so it twisted it did something that like snapped my elbow or something, and I was like, oh, that hurts, and so then I was still splitting wood, and it did it again, and I heard a crack, and I was like, and then a sharp pain. I was like, Jesus. So I was icing it yesterday. My foot's still been hurting, but anyhow, that's no excuse. But my penmanship's bad, and my freaking arthritis in my hands, I can't write. So so I was so I decided to do this, and I started a YouTube channel And so originally, so the story is, so this guy, when I made the YouTube, I didn't know what to name it. So I texted, I think I texted your mom because I told her about that I was doing the book. And then I even texted her saying that my penmanship's bad, and especially with the arthritis, my wrist and my hands, it's hard to grip mine. I got arthritis and all kind of shit in my hand. All the years of just twisting and stuff. That's probably with my elbow too. But what was I talking about? Jesus Christ. Um, I don't remember what I was talking about there, but my elbow's been hurting. I can't do it. So anyhow, I was talking about the YouTube channel. Jesus Christ, Brian. And so I was texting your mom. I think I had asked her. I don't know who I think I asked your mom, or I probably asked Alyssa first. Is what I'm guess is I asked Alyssa first on if what should I call the YouTube channel. So the purpose is I made a YouTube channel and I'm gonna post it on there, and you can always have it, and uh, I saved it on my account. I could make it. I'll show you this one, I guess, and you can discuss if it's going to be something that's only shareable with people you want to, or just putting it out there. Maybe it's a good story. I don't know. We could just put it out there just for you to have access. I don't care. It was something we'll talk about. But anyhow, so I couldn't figure out the name. So I think me and Alyssa were chatting back and forth, texting, and I shot some ideas and she shot some ideas, and then it dawned on me that how when I call or you call and I have to say hello daughter, right, or else you correct me, right? It's kind of funny. So I decided to name it Hello Daughter, Hello Father. Made the YouTube channel. It's just attached to my own account. It's really easy. It's a couple of clicks and you got it, right? So then you have to post something, right? So I haven't posted it, so this is the first one. But anyhow, so that was the original name, and I'm all, that's too long. You can't, it should be a little bit shorter and catchier. I don't know if that's a thing, but anywho, so it's just Hello Daughter, not Hello Daughter and Hello Father. It's just Hello Daughter on YouTube. I'll send you a link. But anywho, so I've been at the cabin. So anyhow, we'll keep going. That's freaking rambling on now, huh? You probably already fast forwarded. More commercials, the more you fucking fast forward. Okay, so you might as well just sit through it, right? So anyhow, so we were living in Wattsville,